Yo, we hitting hyperspeed across the finish line. Lights on the ship look like it's Christmas time. Real recognize real, homie. And you've been looking unidentified. The government lied, why is it classified if there's nothing to hide? That's why we're looking for answers up in the sky. It's The Theory with Mike Beavers.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Theory. Today we have another UFO footage review for you guys, and this one is pretty wild. We have multiple witnesses, multiple recordings. It's real as far as somebody saw something and recorded it. We don't know what it is. I've got a short news story about it for you guys and a couple different recordings of it from different angles. It's really weird. As you can see in the corner, I don't really know what to call this thing. It's multiple lights. They all move differently in their own way. It's really strange, so we're going to check that out. I've been working really hard, but I'm trying to get these videos done every Saturday for you guys until we ramp up and we get our interviews back. So I'm going to be looking for guests to come on the show, have a couple lined up, but it's going to get interesting. This fall and winter is when I plan on ramping back up and going full podcast, full interview, full fun mode. So look forward to that, but we're going to check out these clips today in this news story. But first, as always, today's video is brought to you by CreepyTikiT.com and the Graveyard Goonz. They are the same people. The Graveyard Goonz is a hilarious live prank call show. You can follow them on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. They'll prank call your family, your friends. It's hilarious and it's raunchy. I've had them prank call a couple people on my behalf, and it ended pretty funny. So you guys got to go check them out. They also have a company, CreepyTikiT.com, with all kinds of herbal medicine, goodies, and all kinds of stuff. So the links for that will be in the description of this video. Make sure you go check them out. I think I forgot to put the links in my last video, but make sure you guys go check them out. But let's go ahead and check out the first short clip of this UFO sighting in Camp Harlow, Texas.
No.
It's like moving.
Yo, that's a UFO for sure.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yo, it's like that thing they showed on.
Oh, whoa. What is that?
It's not like flying
No.
straight. It's like moving.
Yo, that's a UFO for sure.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yo, it's like that thing they showed on.
Oh, whoa. What is that?
Alright guys, so that's our first clip of it, and now that one's a little shorter. I've got a full news story that's about 3.5 minutes long I'm going to show you guys in 1 second. But first initial thoughts after seeing this video is, could it be fake? Is it CGI? So it is verified that it is not CGI. So that's one thing that we can rule out, is it's not fake CGI. Now, could it be some sort of drone show, some sort of light show? We know drones have the capabilities now to do some pretty crazy things in the sky, and if you're not used to seeing it and you don't know what it is, you may never know exactly what's going on. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys this news story. They have a drone expert on there, and he favors the drone theory, but there's a couple of things we'll talk about afterwards that makes me think, well, how could that be a drone? So let's go ahead and jump into this news clip, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you guys right after that.
Mysterious lights were spotted Thursday night over Brushy Creek in Cat Hollow.
Definitely isn't a plane.
This video was sent to Fox 7 by Gus McGibbon. He was out walking with his friend Kyle Gomez near Cat Hollow.
In real life, when you see it, it's like a lot brighter than it actually is.
There's something right there.
It's mesmerizing, honestly. It was so silent, because if it was one light, then I would have maybe thought, oh, a helicopter, a plane, something like that. But like, there was so many of them together.
Emily White says she and a friend were near Brushy Creek at the time.
Did you think that you were having a close encounter?
I'll be honest, kind of. I don't know if I believe in all that, but I don't know, maybe I hear a lot of it in like America that kind of things happens. I think it's just because of like, it didn't make any noise at all, which I just thought was really odd. But yeah, I definitely felt like there might have been an alien invasion or something on the way. But yeah,
I can't tell what it is, but it's.
I never believed in UFOs or anything like that, but like, I mean, I might now. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I would have to say there's nothing extraterrestrial involved with this, but I am not to say that couldn't be a possibility.
Drone expert Gene Robinson reviewed the video sent to Fox 7.
My initial take on this is that it is very likely a drone UFO-based phenomenon?
What on earth?
At one point, the lights zoomed off.
Oh, what did I just freaking see, dude? What was that?
By the time you realize, like, what you're actually, like, looking at, it's not even there.
They are so fixed and tight. Some people assume that that's a laser. Could a laser do that? But does it seem like that there's anything that the lasers are reflecting off of?
That's pretty unlikely. So I'm still thinking that this may be someone testing their do-it-yourself drone swarm.
A drone swarm is essentially a big light show. They started popping up about 2 years ago. Drone swarms can fill the sky, like these that flew over Shanghai in 2020. Galveston had one for a 4th of July event. In March, at South by Southwest, a drone swarm also generated a lot of buzz.
Pretty much expect this to be the future of night light shows, is these drones are going to be swarmed in, as we've seen, 100, 200, 300 drones.
I don't know what it really was.
I know. It could have been drones. It could have been anything.
It was mesmerizing, honestly. It was so silent.
Well, it was certainly a light show last night. Now, the FAA requires a waiver to fly at night, especially in a swarm situation configuration. Officials with the agency, I contacted them. They are checking for me if anyone had filed for a waiver last night and if a waiver was even granted. Round Rock Police, I contacted them. I asked them if they got any calls, and they said no, they didn't get any calls to dispatch in regards to the lights last night. Now back to you, the studio.
All right, guys, so as you can see, this guy's final conclusion is that this is some sort of homemade drone show. And basically, I'm sure if you go online and look at some of the videos and stuff, you can see some crazy Christmas lights where they're doing a whole little drone shebanga show with Santa Claus and a sleigh and all this other cool stuff. That is plausible. Now, homemade drone show, okay, I can take that. But as we know, historical UFO sightings, stuff like that, that's been around forever, are always described as lights in the sky. That doesn't mean that's what these are, but it is extremely interesting. Now, the one really strange part is at the end where this video, the lights just right out of the sky. Drones aren't that fast. That's a fact. Now that brings me to the thing the one guy was talking about with lasers. Could a laser show do that? I would say yes, a laser show could do that if it had something to reflect off, like a cloud or something like that. There did seem to be a few clouds. But it's all very interesting to say the least. I have no idea what this was. I wish I could have seen it in person. It probably went pretty cool, UFO or not. But I wanted to show it to you guys because it's been going around the last 2 days as, you know, this major UFO sighting. And at this point, nobody really knows for sure what it was. There's a lot of educated guesses. We got drone experts. See, here's the thing. If you bring a drone expert in to look at a video, he's going to tell you it's drones. You bring a UFO expert in to look at a video, he's going to tell you it's UFOs. You bring a laser expert in to look at it, he's going to say it's lasers. You bring an airplane specialist, he's going to say it's airplanes. So that's what they're good at. But when you look at it from a very open perspective, it really could be anything. Nobody actually knows other than whoever made those lights appear in the sky. So that's my take on it. I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to show you guys. But drop a comment, like and subscribe to the channel. We got all kinds of stuff coming up, like I said. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time.